Okay, hey guys. So I'm going to be doing a watercolor tutorial today on peaches, and actually I had only put oranges as an option up on my shop online so far, but got a request for peaches instead, so thought that's a pretty cute idea. We're gonna do that, and I'll add it on to the shop as well. So first of all, I have my pre-sketched image. If you order the peaches, you'll get one just like it, a little different of course because they're all hand drawn by me, but they'll be pretty similar. And yeah, so here's my pre-sketched image. I have all my supplies set out. I have my brushes. You're gonna get some different new nice brushes. I have my mixing palette, my washi tape, some clean water, some water for just washing my brushes in, and my paints. Also have my handy dandy pencil and eraser and a black marker in case I want to do some cool outlines or anything. But yeah, probably won't need that. Who knows? We'll see at the end of this. So to start, what I'm going to do is lightly erase some of these outlines, just so I can still see them, but also so that it doesn't, the watercolor doesn't smudge all the not ink, but graphite pencil marks. I'm just lightly erasing it. The nice thing about pencil sketching is that nothing's permanent, so if it's not up to your liking or you want to add something to it, you always can. I think with some of the designs, it might be fun to outline everything with your black marker and leave that as part of your final product, but I don't think this one really needs it, so switching off my erasers. So it's up to you though. It's your art, your masterpiece. Okay, so that's lightly erased enough. I can still see the image clearly, but I'm not worried that anything's gonna smudge or make my colors look ugly. So, speaking of colors, I'm gonna use a few colors for this one. I'm gonna put on my palette a red, and you guys are gonna get them in these little containers like this. The other colors I'm gonna be pouring out of just the regular tubes, but I'll show you guys what you guys are gonna do. Take that. If you want to just use it straight out of the container, if you're not going to be mixing anything, you can do that, or just take one of your brushes, take a little out, put it in here, and honestly that should be good for that whole painting. There we go. I'll wash that off. Away, keep it tight, hopefully it'll stay nice and wet, but if not, if it does dry on you, you can just put a little water on it and it'll come right back to life. So I'm also going to be using a yellow, and everyone in their kits is going to get, of course, the primary colors are going to get red, yellow, blue. You're also going to get, of course, a green, and depending on what you pick, you're going to, of course, get different varieties of colors, but definitely kind of greens, purples, oranges, that kind of stuff. And if you need help mixing anything, I am here for you. So I'm going to put a green in here. I'm going to put a blue out. Then the other colors I've included with this that if you order, you'll probably get in your kit. I'm going to put an orangey red. We might not use it, but we might. It's actually more orange, not red. And a yellow ochre, and then everyone's gonna get some white gouache, which is more opaque than watercolor, which is transparent, of course. And if you make any mistakes, it'll help you cover them up, but I just prefer it. It's important with the watercolors to keep the areas that you want white and not paint over them. But when you have something like gouache, it's good if you make little mistakes, you can, put something opaque over them. So, anyways, next thing I'm gonna do is is I'm going to take my washi tape and I'm going to go over the sides, or not the sides, the sides, and make some clear, nice sides. What's good about the washi tape is it doesn't really stick to your paper, so, I mean, it sticks to the paper, but it doesn't pull off any paper when you take it off, so it's nice. And this is just so I can have some nice, clear, defined edges of where I'm gonna put the color. I have a nice border frame, a white frame on my image. So I'm kind of putting it onto the table to keep it in this spot, but it doesn't really matter. You don't have to do that. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so let's start. First things first, I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, very lightly, put some clean water on it, make it transparent, watery, and I'm going to just stay inside the lines of my peaches, do a nice layer of yellow. If you can hear the train going by right now. It's soothing, huh? More water. Some more water you use, the more like transparent it's all gonna get. I'm gonna fill this whole thing, and even though this is the cut open side of the peach, I'm just gonna avoid the pit right now. And it doesn't even matter if you got a little in the pit, I'll do that too. It might make it nice. So like I said, just a tiny bit of paint goes a long way, so don't have to worry about using too much. Okay, so there, got my first little layer of yellow down. Still recording. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my red and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of my yellow, make a nice orangey color. Some water in it, orange color. I'm going to go down this line, maybe over here a little bit, at the tip. Wipe that off, add a little just water to it, and kind of just let it do its thing, blend it in. Just careful to stay in the lines of the peach. Now, something that I like to do when it's like a little wet like this is I'll take a piece of paper towel, cut one off. Take a piece of paper towel and just like lightly dab it over the painting, and look, you get some like cool texture. I don't know if you can see that, but I think that looks pretty nice. So anyways, I'm gonna go back, and now for this part, I'm gonna try to leave it like a little more yellow on the inside of the peach, so that you can distinguish the two. So I'm just gonna keep the orange more concentrated on the skin on the outside. put a little orange around the peach pit. Dry it off. Blend it in a little bit. I'm gonna dab it again. There. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little red and I'm going to put it on some parts of the peach just to add a little contrast, some darker parts. So I like to use like one brush for pretty much everything, but you have a variety of brushes to choose from, so have fun and pick whichever one feels best for you to do these things. Of course, smaller details with a smaller, finer brush might be easier, but it depends how comfortable you feel with everything. Now I'm going to blend these in a little. You have a good amount of time to like be able to still move and work with stuff once you put it down, but just don't take too long, because if it dries too much, it'll leave like a more hard mark where you originally put it down. Okay, I'm gonna add some around where the pit's gonna be, give it some dimension. So I'm only using like so little on my brush too, just to like not overwhelm my painting with red. A little more orange to put over here, separate the two. I think that looks cute. Add a little in here. Outline the side a little with it. Cute. Okay, now we're gonna do the pit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of blue, and a little bit of red, and a little bit of yellow. Mix them together. Add a little more red in there. Get this nice brown color. It looks like, really that's how you make black, but you know, it'll be brownish for us. And then I'm going to outline my pit a little bit around. Okay, now wash it off. A little water. I think peach pits are a little more round, so I'm rounding this out, but who really knows? Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to dab that. Okay, took it mostly away. Let's say go back to my brown. Maybe add a little more yellow into it. So now it's a little lighter brown. Go in and just do like a textury peach pit. Peach pits are textured from what I remember. Okay. I'm gonna add some more red back into that, a little more blue to make it a little darker, and more red because that was too blue. And I'm actually gonna go do some shadowing, so make some darker spots on my peaches, where the one peach is overlapping the other, and where I think, you know, the shadow probably might be a little bit in there. Okay, wash that off, and I'm gonna go and blend that. Add some darker to my pit, give that some shadow and dimension. That looks cute. Okay, now I kind of want to do a little darker around the inside, so I'm going to take a little bit of my red, take a little bit of my yellow, make an orange, maybe take a little bit of the brown to add to that just to make it a little darker. And I'm going to go in and add some color around my pit. Cute. Okay. Now I'm going to take my brown again. I'm going to get it a little more. Ooh. More red. Okay. Maybe I mixed a little too much here. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I mixed too much, but whatever. I'm going to make my little stem here. Cute. Okay. Now, wash my brush again. You could always use a new brush, but like I said, I like using the same brush. So now, we're gonna do the leaves. So I'm gonna take my green. I'm gonna mix it with a little brown to make it a little darker. Depends on what shade you get. You'll probably get something too light like this, so if you wanna mix some other colors in, look, now I have like a nice like olive green. I don't know if you can see that, but now it's like a nice olive green. I'm gonna take that, a little bit of water, and I'm going to fill in one of the leaves, one side of it, and do one side of the other leaf, and one side of this leaf. Now I'm going to add a little more yellow, get a little more yellowy green tint to my olive green, and I'm going to do the other side of the leaf. Looks good. Okay, now just notice I want to make the edge of this a little more perfect, a little darker. So when I go back, take my red, take my yellow. So I'm trying not to use orange. You'll probably have an orange in your palette, but if you don't, I mean, it's super easy to make orange yourself with red and yellow. But yeah. You know, a limited palette can sometimes be like a challenge, but it's always fun to be able to mix your own colors and be creative that way. Definitely though, like depending on what pre-sketch thing you order, I'll make sure to have all the colors you need. go. Okay, so now let's do the background. And I think that a pink would look very cute for this background. Maybe I'm just biased, I really like pink. But you can do any color you want. What I'm gonna do though is make a pink. I'm gonna take some of my red, I'm gonna take some of my white gouache, I'm gonna mix them together a little bit. I kind of like that color pink right there, but I kind of want something a little peachier, so I'm gonna take some yellow, mix that in, a little more white, add a little water, and I really like that, like bubblegummy color, pink, it's kind of corally, I don't know, so I want a little more yellow in, a little peachier, and I really like that color. So, I'm gonna get it wet, I'm gonna go put it in my background. And you can paint right over the washi tape and you'll still have perfect, nice, white crisp lines or border around your painting. So yeah, like I said, a little paint goes a long way. Just add some water and voila. Careful when you're going around the edges of things. One good thing about the like watercolor in general is that this palette here, if I don't use all this paint, it's gonna dry, whatever. It's not useless anymore. I could still use it, just add water to the dry paint, mix it up, and voila, you still have watercolors to use. So you don't have to worry about cleaning your palette after, you're just saving your paint. I mean, you can totally clean your palette, but it's up to you. Save paint. And also that way, if you want to like mix a big batch of a color, you know, have a lot of it, don't worry if you don't use it all, you can save it, use it another time. Okay, so I wasn't doing any like methodical filling in of the background. If you want to, you can use, you know, all the same strokes going one way. It looks nice, but I kind of like the painterly feel of like seeing all the little brush strokes. Not mad at it, but it's up to you. If you prefer like something smoother, just fill in brush strokes a certain way. And there we go. Oops, look, I got a little overlap, some water going on in my peach. I'm just going to get that up real quick. Okay, so now that I've done this, I kind of want to do a little more of a darker background around the peach. So what I'm going to do is take the pink I was using, add a little more red to it, mix it over here. And now I'm going to go in and just kind of outline. Actually, I like the way this looks as like a shadow, so I'm gonna do that, leave it like that. Not go all the way around, but I might make it a little darker in here. Okay, I'm gonna take some red, go and contrast from the background to my subject. So actually on the website it says that you get just 2 blank sheets of paper with your kit. You're actually gonna get 4 and then your 2 pre-sketched images or custom pre-sketched images, up to you. So just adding a little maybe I want to use some of my brown in here in the shadow just to give it a little more depth. Okay, I think that looks good. Now I'm gonna let it dry just a little bit. Actually, I think the parts that I want to work on are dry, so I'm just gonna go and grab a new brush. I'm gonna use one of my pointier brushes. Actually, nope, I'm gonna stick with a square brush. No, pointy brush. Sorry, being indecisive. Use this pointy brush. And I'm gonna take some of my gouache. Wet it just a tiny bit, but I don't want it to be too transparent or runny. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go over top of what I did, make some little texture lines on the pit of the peach. I'm kind of sticking to one side so it kind of looks like there's a light source or a shadow or something. I'm just gonna add some highlights to my peach. I'm going to go in on the leaves and add some design to them, I guess. Give them their little leaf texture. A little bit of what I did over there on the leaves. I'm not too big of a fan, so I'm going to go back, get my green, maybe make it a little darker. I'm going to just go over the one side. Okay, so yeah, I like the way that looks. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off the tape so you can see my crisp white lines, and then I think I'm going to actually go over and do some lines with my marker. We'll see how I feel after I take off the tape, actually. Awesome. That's it. There we go. There's a nice little peach watercolor. Great. what? I like it the way it is. I'm not gonna outline it, but if you want to do that, it's up to you and you may. Thank you. See you for the next video.